Now, for more on the back and forth by FCTA, FCDA workers, I'm now joined by Rifkatu, Iortyer, President, Joint Union Action Congress, FCTA, FCDA. Good to have you on Newsnight tonight.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Please help us understand. Yes, we've heard, from one side that the strike continues. NLC is backing you and all of that. But on the other hand, based on Bidemi's report there, he says he saw workers, going into the secretariat, apparently ready to work. I hope you're not going to tell me that you have pro-WIKE workers and non-pro-WIKE workers
no, we do
in
not
the
have
FCTA
that.
and FCDA. Great.
No,
so what exactly
is
is the true situation of things
now? The true situation of things is Rifkatu Iortyer, comrade, and comrade Umar Abdullahi Saleh were sued to court. Not
your persons?
Yes. Yes,
as individuals or
yes,
your capacity as leaders
as
of
individuals. The way I mentioned it.
As
no, just Rifkatu
Iortyer.
Yes,
right.
and Saleh. And immediately after court ruling yesterday, I came out and I addressed, even before the court ruling, when we came out and we saw this so many security chaining their hands, even at the court entrance, telling us how we will go in. I told them I needed to address the workers. And I told them, from every indication, when you see massive turnout of security people like this, and you are already being fenced not to move here, not to move there, and they are quite in their numbers against the ones we saw on Monday,
right,
it means we have been robbed. It means this judgment is not going to be in our favor. And I appeal to them to be very, very calm and be law-abiding, as we do not want to have any casualty. We do not want to have any escalation, particularly in violence.
Right.
And so we went in. Now, this suit is Rifkatu Iortyer, Umar Abdullahi Saleh. So when I came out and I addressed the press again, telling them that, sorry, we all have to go back to work. After series of meetings, the staff said, no, you were sued, we weren't sued.
Right.
And so that ruling is not binding on them. So you can go to work
while we continue
our strike. So what you said was for you. We went back and front, and then we kept asking questions, consulting here and there and all. And that is what brought about. But even before we began the strike, NLC issued a statement. They were with us. And they asked other affiliate bodies to join.
Right.
And because our own side of the issue was not touched at all, I would have thought they would say, okay, go back to work, and by the next day, 28, start reconciliation. It would have made sense. But for you to say, go back to work, and then we'll give room for reconciliation, and then the hearing will be on the 23rd of March.
Right.
What if there's no reconciliation? It means I've been boxed into what I don't want. It means I've been boxed into not. It is them saying, let me tell you, Ngozi, a lot of the things that we even came up with, that they are parading and saying they are 14 and 10.
Yes, and you bring me to that point. Let me just throw that in very quickly, because we've heard from the minister, and even his aides, Larry Olayinka, saying that, look, 10 of the 14 demands have been met fully, and they are willing to address the outstanding issues.
4 demands.
Open, to your demands on the 4 outstanding complaints.
Okay.
So if 10 out of 14 demands have been fully met, why are you impatient about the remaining 4?
All right.
And which aspects really are these 10? And what's the remaining 4?
Now let me tell you.
Yeah.
We did not have 14 demands.
Okay.
As at when the DSS invited us, we gave them 22 demands. But with the management, with the head of service, we gave her 18. But as things keep unfolding, we will say this is a point, we'll say this. So we gave the DSS 22. And the DSS representative said, come up with 10 priority lists.
Right.
And so in the list given to them, we decided to like be ticking. And they said, no, let's stop at 10. Even though everything on that list is priority to us.
All 10?
No. We gave 22.
Oh, okay, yeah, 22, yes. But you
had
to let go.
But because the SA does not even know exactly, it is what they told him, because he's never been in any meeting.
What exactly are these demands? You know, because we don't have that much time.
All right.
Yes.
Like
critical demands.
We complained about our pensions being deducted and not remitted. From June 2025 to December, 7 months. Even though as at this morning, this strike has yielded that result. This morning, we're beginning to get our alerts because the payment, at least it has brought out that money. This agitation has brought out that money. We complained about 5 months wage award arrears. They paid 1 month in January. When we started agitating, it gave birth to that. Right. We complained about 13 months hazard arrears for the health workers. They paid that because of this agitation. We complained about, we do not want you elongating tenures for directors. Part of them, yes, the Lere said them, they are true. We do not want tenure elongations. That began sometime last year.
That's about 4 or 5
yes.
points.
No, I want to talk about the tenure elongation.
Right, very good.
It's directors, when it's time for you to retire, you say, no, just stay. And so it stunts our growth. This DD won't come up to director. Right. So there was no movement. And so it's becoming a normal thing. And so we decided to approach them. In October, we picketed the director, say, you must go. They pleaded with us, no, we're going to give you 11 more openings in that cadre. We said, okay, if we can leave only 1 and get 11, it was a good deal. And with the same promise that the minister said he will not do it again.
Yes.
3 weeks after, he elongated for another person.
1 person?
Yes, again, after saying we will not do this.
Was that enough to do the damage? Just 1 person?
No, but it's been on and on. It's been on and on. That's why we're refusing to let it not continue.
Right.
There's been elongations. It is because it's becoming too much that we feel, this is making us not to grow. Because you are supposed to go, but they keep you for 1 year. I'm supposed to take your chair.
And it affects the next person.
Yes, and some of them even retire, not even get into that position. You know, and so we talked about that. So now, if you promise us and 3 weeks you are doing, how do we take your words? Because you say the minister say, and
so
then
you have trust issues now with the minister.
Yes, and when they say management is meeting with us, we have only met with the head of service and the SA on administration to the minister. And at a point in time, the director of security came in. At a point in time, DSS, external body, came in.
So how do you resolve all of this now? Because we have to round up.
We have
the FCT minister has said, I'm open to dialogue, in spite of the fact that
if you're open to dialogue, you will not threaten people.
Right.
You will be kind to people in your words because you have got them to this point. You won't threaten people. I dare to tell you that the people you saw came to work today is because they were threatened. And some of them do not have that, whatever. And that was why they came. And you can't, if your correspondent that went around will tell you that is not how our offices used to be. And so a lot of people really didn't come to work.
So how do you resolve this impasse?
They should call us now. They took us to court. They should do the needful. I've not seen where a father will carry his children to court instead of calling us to talk with us. He's never spoken with us. And because, see, the things that are on paper, those are not really the issues. So we don't want to spill certain things.
What are the real issues?
No, we don't want to spill certain things. And that is why we want to see him, so that he gives us his words and we hold on to his words. Because even the people talking with us do not have those powers to answer to the things that are the real things that we're not ready to talk about on air.
Well, when you're reluctant to talk about the real issues, then that in itself is a problem. It might just indicate that the problem might not be solved anytime soon, but we have to leave it there.
No, since they say they're open to dialogue, if they call us, we'll come.
All right, Rifkatu Iortyer, President Joint Union Action Congress of the FCTA and FCDA. Thank you very much for joining us. And we do hope that you'll be happy at the end of the day.
Yeah, thank you very much.